Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We are so glad that you are joining us this evening, and we know that we are sending greetings to you wherever you are, and we are especially thankful that you're tuning in tonight, that you're choosing to celebrate Shabbat on this particular evening. Mr. Reader and I are very excited to have you with us, and we hope that you'll participate at home, and we hope that you will add joy to our service and joy to our Shabbat by getting your wiggles and jiggles out the way you do when we're here in the sanctuary, by using your bim bam hands, by using your full voice, by using all the energy that you have wherever you are, whether you are at home or at your grandparents' home or at a friend's home. Mr. Reader and I are very excited to start Shabbat with you, and we hope that you will get your bim bam hands ready. So we need one of these, and we need one of these, maybe one of these even. What do you think?
If you'd like to.
Maybe eventually one of these.
That's for David Melech.
That's for David Melech, I know. It's a little hybrid of songs. That's right. So join us, please, if you will, as we get ready and we welcome Shabbat together, but with the singing of Bim Bam.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom, hey! Shabbat, Shalom, hey! Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom, hey! Shabbat, Shalom, hey! Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim 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 bam, chiri biri biri bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. I said a Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat 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 Shalom.
And do you have that bim bam feeling all through you? Yes, do you have that bim bam feeling maybe in your toes? Maybe if you can see, you can give your toes a wiggle. Maybe your both feet a wiggle. Maybe give your arms a wiggle. Maybe give your neck a wiggle. And maybe make sure that your heart is warm and happy to be celebrating Shabbat with us, and that you've got that Shabbat feeling all throughout. We welcome Shabbat this evening with you and with each other, as we do each Shabbat evening by kindling the Shabbat lights. And this week, we breathe in deep. We think of all the things that have happened this week, all the things you're noticing and paying attention to, and how very much light is needed in the world right now, and how thankful we are to be celebrating Shabbat together. So we begin by kindling the Shabbat lights, and we read these words together. We say,
the candles remind us that Shabbat is different from other days.
And we welcome Shabbat together.
Their light flickers as if dancing.
We welcome Shabbat with such joy.
Two candles remind us we're not alone.
We welcome Shabbat together.
They remind us that it is good to be Jewish.
And we welcome Shabbat with joy. We kindle these lights, and then please, if you are kindling lights at home, please join us in the blessing as well. as we say,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai, God of all the world, who commands us to light the Shabbat candles. If you would, please join us. We are going to sing the candle lighting blessing at this time, so take a deep breath. Join us, please, if you know the words. If not, you can hum them with us, and we're going to sing the candle lighting blessing as one.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Join us, please. We are going toward the middle of our service where we come to our call to worship the Baruch Hu, and we invite you, please, if you're able, to rise.
Lai la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai hamivorach. Baruch Adonai hamivorach, hamivorach leolam va'ed. Hamivorach, hamivorach leolam va'ed.
We say that prayer is reaching for God, and when we pray, we think about our lives. Reaching for God, we know that we can make a difference. We say one me and one you. Most importantly right now and always caring for each other. One mitzvah helps us do more mitzvot, more things that we ought to do for one another, more things to care for one another. One Torah to study and one Shabbat each week, and we say one God. Listen, if you will, and tell me what you hear. Maybe this time listen and close your eyes. And we take a gentle breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. We steady ourselves, we quiet ourselves, and we listen to and we feel the shape of each of the letters of the Shema, the Shin, the Mem, and the Ayin. So the Shin, it looks like this, the Sh sound. That reminds us to quiet ourselves so we can hear God and God can hear us. So take a deep breath in, and on the exhale we say shh. Try it with us. Shh. it one more time. And then when we know that everything is right and everything feels good and is good, we say, like it's delicious. And we say, Try that. Feel how it is in your mouth and in your nose when we say, And take a deep breath in and try your yummy noise again. And then, when all is calm, when all is well, and when everybody, please God, is well, and we can hear and appreciate the goodness of that we say, Moms and dads and grown-ups who are there, join us in a hopeful So let's bring together those three sounds, the sh, the and the the shin, the mem, and the ayin. And we'll take a deep breath in and say, sh, Try one more time. Join us as we sing the Shema together.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
And then if you're still standing, you can be seated. And we're going to spend some time, and you at home spend some time thinking about all the things and all the ways that you can love. And we've talked before, when we are all together in one place, that we can love each other best when we help one another, when we're thinking of one another, when we're considerate and help at home, when we're kind and help in our classroom, on the playground, with our brothers and sisters, with our cousins, with our aunts and uncles, with all of our friends and coworkers. We think of the ways that we can love. And we know that one of the ways that sometimes we feel love is with a hug, right? So take a second now and maybe give yourself a good hug, right? When there's so much talk right now about being careful of touching and washing your hands a lot, this is a really good time to give yourself a good hug and know that you can hug somebody from your heart with your eyes and with your smile, and that you can share that same kind of love and warmth with a smile that goes right up to your eyes, and that's with a good from a distance handshake, right? You can do one of these in the air, you can do one of these, you can say, I'm sending you one of these, right? Mr. Reader, anything else that you can think of?
I'm wondering if blowing a kiss is a good idea.
I think maybe not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we could...
I can go...
Right, maybe we could put one on our hand, and we could brush it towards the person. So maybe put a kiss on your hand, and then brush it carefully to the person who you're wanting to receive it. Right now we're going to talk about, and we're going to think about, and we're going to sing about and speak about how the Torah teaches us to love God and to love one another.
Torah teaches us to love God. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. And how do we love God? Like this.
We put our hands on our heart.
Bechol levavecha. We should love God with all our heart. And then you can give yourself a hug again.
Big hug, big hug. Yep.
Uvechol nafshecha. We should love God with all our soul. Go like this. Strong arms. Uvechol me'odecha. We should love God with all our might.
So hold on to those loving thoughts and all those loving actions that you know, and that you can spend some more time developing over Shabbat when we have a little bit more time to think about it. And some of you will have some time, I think, on Monday as well, as you have an unexpected day at home, right? Some kids are going to be home on Monday, so you can think about all the kindnesses that you want to do in your community and in your family to help others who might be having a bit of a tough time right now. And we are going to sing about and celebrate all the amazing and glorious ways that God acts in special ways, knowing that we're special and that we share our specialness with others. So will you join us as we sing Mi Chamocha and celebrate the special ways that we can help one another and take care of this world?
Get ready to clap. If you clap loud, I might even hear you all the way over here. We'll start with Yalalas. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Malchutecha ra'u v'anecha, bokei al yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze li'anu ve'amru, ze li'anu ve'amru. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
We hope and pray that God will watch over us at night, that God will keep us in God's sight, be with us when we're home, and we ask that God bless us with shalom, with peace. We pray and we work toward a time when all will be peaceful, when everybody will be well, when we will repair any of the broken in any of the places that the world needs it most, and that people will be kind and thoughtful and considerate, that people will share well in this time and always, and that together, through our work and through the work of our hearts and the work of our hands, of your hands, that we will bring shleimut, that we will bring wholeness and peace. So join us, please, as we sing Oseh Shalom together.
Oseh Shalom bimromam, Hu Yaseh Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, V'imru, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom bimromam, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
And then, if you want to hear this story that I am going to read, it's called Rise and Shine. You might, if you're watching at home, want to zoom in a little bit on your screen so that you can see the pages of the book better. And if for some reason you don't have that capability, I will tell you that this is a PJ Library book called Rise and Shine, a holiday tale. Get it? Like a challah day. Very nice. So this is our book. I will read it and then I'll turn it to you so you can see. Sammy and Sophie were spending the day up in the attic, a fun place to play. Maybe we'll read it here so you can see it better. And they're playing up in the attic. As Sophie tried on an old apron, she found a crumpled up paper that fell to the ground. What are these letters? Hey, what does it say? Sophie tried turning it every which way. It looks like a language from long, long ago. Let's show Grandma Gert. I'm sure she will know. Sweet Grandma Gert and her sister Aunt Jenny live at Shalom House with great Uncle Benny and a crusty old fellow called Grumpy Old Ned, who won't ever smile. Show us a frown. Who just grumbles instead. Where is our grandma? They asked at the door. It's exercise day, so she's on the 3rd floor. Grandma and Jenny were bending and stretching. Can you show us how you bend and stretch? Benny was clapping and old Ned was kvetching. You know what kvetching means?
Oy, oy, oy.
Oy, oy, oy. It's complaining, right? Grandma Gert, here's a mystery. Please take a look. We've never seen writing like this in a book. The writing is Yiddish, and this is my guess. It's a recipe written by Great-Grandma Bess. The group gathered round and agreed that they could read the old Yiddish and soon understood the directions, and clutching the paper, they ran into the kitchen to find a big pan. Grandma Gert's glasses were perched on her nose. She opened the cupboards and carefully chose, flour, my darlings, just fill this bowl up. Put in some water, it needs a full cup. Benny was watching and quick to advise. Yeast goes in next. It'll make this thing rise. Show me what it looks like when you rise. Yep. Eggs and then oil were checked off the list. They reread the recipe and nothing was missed. Punch it and knead it like this with your hands. You do this when you're working with bread, right? Said Grumpy Old Ned, then roll it, right? And braid it. It's challah, it's bread. Everyone braided with 3 strands or 4. Sophie and Sammy tried braiding with more. Can you see these pictures down here? There's some dough right there, and then we've got the bread, the dough divided into sections so that they can braid it. Brush on the glaze because this challah needs a finishing sprinkle of seeds. Cleaning the kitchen, they made it crumb-free. The challah was baking while Grandma made tea. Just for Shabbat, we made challah so fine, perfect with candles and grape juice or wine. Even grumpy old Ned broke out in a grin. A bubble of laughter burst out from within. You have a good laugh for us? Come back next week to make more bread, he pleaded. Your holiday visit was just what I needed. Get it?
I get
needed
it.
the bread? So everybody, if you look right here, if you can see that, if you want to take a screenshot of that, if you want to look up for a good recipe for challah, you will find this is bread machine challah or challah by hand, and you can find it in this book called Rise and Shine. So we hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you have the opportunity to enjoy some challah and enjoy a good meal with your friends and your family tonight to celebrate Shabbat, and that you'll remember to knead your challah, that you'll remember to braid it, and that you'll let me and Mr. Reader know how it all turned out. We are going to turn all of our thoughts and all of our prayers right now to the very many who are needing some love and some care and much more wellness and the security of knowing that things will again be healthy and well. So at this time, we take a moment and we think of those who are sick, those who are ailing, and those who are so deeply worried right now, and all of those who are caring for those who are sick. And we keep them in our prayers, and we say, may God, who blessed Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, heal and strengthen and give courage to all those who are sick and restore them to good health. Join us, please, as we continue with the singing of the Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen.
We hope for healing and wholeness for all who are struggling now, and we turn our hearts and our energies toward the kids who are with you, the children who are with you, and this is your opportunity to share a blessing with them in Hebrew or in English, the words from your own heart as you take a moment and you bless your own children. And then we join together as we offer the priestly benediction for all of you, for all of your children, as we say, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmarecha, may God bless you and watch over you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yechuneka, may the light of God shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the presence of God be with you and give you shlemut, give you shalom, give you peace. And we all of us join together in saying,
Amen.
We come now toward the end of our service, our closing prayer, the Aleinu, and we invite you, please, to join us as we rise.
Ve'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu ve'nemar ve'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
And you can be seated. We are very hopeful that next month we will be able to be in the sanctuary together again, and are so glad that you've joined us this evening wherever you are. Hope that you have a wonderful and peaceful weekend ahead, and that you have a lovely continuation of Shabbat together. And we want to finish with these two closing songs.
Yeah.
The first one is Hevenu Shalom Alechem, and the second one is Shalom Chaverim, but we'll tell you about that one in a second. Join us first, please, in Hevenu Shalom Alechem. The words are easy. They are Hevenu. Do you want to say that? Hevenu.
Hevenu.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Alechem.
Alechem.
And then we reverse it. We say Alechem.
Alechem.
Hevenu.
Hevenu.
Shalom.
Shalom.
And that's it. 3 words, backwards and forwards.
Well, there's actually a little bit more too.
Yes.
Because there's Hine Matov in there also.
Yeah.
And I'll say those words too. It's Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. You don't have to repeat all those back. It's fine. So let's sing together. Hevenu Shalom Alechem Alechem Hevenu Shalom Shubidu-wap, do-wap, Hevenu Shalom Alechem Alechem Hevenu Shalom Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Oh baby Hevenu Shalom Alechem Alechem Hevenu Shalom Shubidu-wap, do-wap, Hevenu Shalom Alechem Alechem Hevenu Shalom Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Oh baby Hevenu Shalom Alechem Alechem Hevenu Shalom Shubidu-wap, do-wap, Hevenu Shalom Alechem Alechem Hevenu Alechem Hevenu Alechem Hevenu Shalom.
And our very last song, just before you head out, is called Shalom Chaverim Shalom, which literally means Shalom, hello, goodbye, or peace. Chaverim, our friends, Shalom. Those are the words, Shalom Chaverim Shalom, Lahitraot, which means not goodbye, but we'll see you later, we'll see you soon. Join us, please, in Shalom Chaverim.
Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, friends. We'll see you soon.
Shabbat Shalom.
But ain't the sanctuary so beautiful? You got glass ceilings. It's so nice. Oh, yeah, it's super chill. I mean, paid to hang out. I mean, come on, who was that? It's pretty good. I can't complain. It is pretty awesome. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey. Okay. Of course, I got a refrigerator full. I could cook something. I could order something. I could warm up something. We were supposed to have 2 dinners today, but since all this stuff going on, they canceled everything from people being in the building. So they canceled both dinners, which I thought was a good idea because you really don't want to have 200-some people in this building. Yeah. They're all using the same tongues. They're all using the same handle. One by one, touching the same handle. Ugh. Shabbat shalom. 8. On each other? People actually playing with this stuff. Now when they get that shit for real, they ain't gonna think it's funny at all. They'll play with some stuff like that. You still playing Fortnite? You losing. Cuz. Well, how many points did you score? Oh, see? See?